Here we are. Here we are, guys, live on Facebook. So this is what we're doing. I am about to get Botox in my forehead. I'm here at Advanced Concepts in Plastic Surgery with Dr. Andrew Kaczynski, MD, one of the best plastic cosmetic surgeons in Sacramento. So we're in a medical facility now. We're not in the salon. So as you guys are joining us, please ask questions, like this post, share this post. It's going to be pretty cool because I'm actually going to get injected in the forehead live right here, this forehead right here. We've already done a mini consultation. We're going to head right in. And the doctor said I have an interesting forehead, right, Adam?
Yes, and Bill's just joined us.
Hey, what's up, Bill? So we have the Bishop, Adam, on camera. How do I look? Am I ready to get Botox? Am I good? Are we ready?
We're ready.
We're ready. Come on in, guys. We're live on Facebook. Hi, everybody. Hi. The Botox rep is running. She's running. This is Dr. Kaczynski.
Hello, hello.
Thank you, sir.
Good to see you.
And
Rainey.
Rainey, hi. She's going to actually inject me in the head. Is that what I'm hearing in the forehead?
In the forehead.
So before we do that, the doctor is going to provide a consult, right?
Right. And we're going to go into the consultation room to do that.
That's right. So guys, follow us as we go in. And then, would you like to come as well?
Yes, I will.
So what company are you representing?
I'm with Allergan.
Allergan. Okay, this is say hi to everybody on Facebook.
There you go.
They didn't tell you to be on Facebook?
No.
All right, we're on Facebook.
Facebook.
And this is Jazzy.
Hello. Nice to meet you guys.
I'm a hairdresser, by the way.
Oh, nice.
So we're doing kind of a combination where we're talking about beauty and wellness and the right way to do it, right, doctor?
The only way to do it is the right way.
You got to make sure, right?
Walk
Oh, wait,
this way.
Jasmine, we need you too.
I'm coming.
All right.
Okay, so have a seat right here
All right.
and make this all
Oh, we need to take these
official.
off. All right, so
So, just a little brief background about Botox. There's two types of non-invasives that you can do to your face that are injectables.
okay.
So one of the injectables is Botox, and what I call that is I call it a freezer. And what it does is it kind of freezes the muscles. And the reason you have wrinkles is it's just like in your clothes. If you go like this and keep doing this all the time, you're going to have a big old pleat right here.
So I've been doing that a lot, right?
And that's what happens up there. The other kind of injectables that we do are fillers,
Okay.
which you really only have a couple of areas where you might benefit from that. And what those are is basically spackle. It's like you have a little kind of rough spot or a little hole in a wall or something like that. You spackle it. So that's what we do with
What
the
kind of a
fillers.
home improvement project am I? That's the question.
Well, that's a freezer. That's a freezer.
All right, so what do you think of my forehead? What do you think?
Well, there's a couple things going on there. As we get older, the muscles work a lot, especially if you're concentrating or you're like really an animated, high energy type of guy.
That's kind of me.
And you have a lot of facial expressions and
All the
stuff like
time.
that. So what that does is it creates the wrinkles, which give you character because nobody wants to just look like a robot. But there's a fine line between having some wrinkles and having too many.
Right.
And so what the Botox does is it freezes things to the point where the wrinkles start calming down and settling down.
I like
So
that.
it's not a one-shot deal. In other words, when you walk out of here, you will still have wrinkles on your face. It's not magic. It doesn't make them disappear.
Right.
But over a period of about 2 to 3 days, the Botox will take effect.
Okay.
And you won't be able to do that. You won't be able to frown or squint heavy duty like that.
Okay.
And it'll be actually really funny because you'll be trying it.
I'll be
It's
trying?
It's not going to happen. A muscle is a muscle and a wrinkle is a wrinkle.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify that. So in about 2 or 3 days, my face will, or my forehead will be frozen?
It'll be softer.
I like that.
And the reason is because
I like softness.
in your particular case, what's going on is that you have a little bit of what we call ptosis. So your brow is sagging a little bit, and if we do like the maximum amount up here,
Okay.
it'll actually make it drop.
Oh, right.
Whereas if we put it in the right places, which is through here, it's actually a chemical brow lift, and it'll actually put you up.
I like that.
And the other place where I do it is around the crow's feet. So, you know, a lot of people come in and they only want like 5 units. They only want like one here and one here. And that is penny wise and pound foolish, because
Right.
your whole face ages at a certain rate. So what this is it's a preventive to keep the pleating from happening. And I have people that I've been doing Botox for 10 and 15 years, and they look fantastic.
And
Because
there's a lot of misconceptions about Botox. What's one of the biggest misconceptions?
Well, I think one of the biggest ones that I see is people think that they can just do it once or
Right.
once in a while. It's like anything else, you know. If you're going to eat right or go to the gym, do you do it once a month?
No,
You do it
have a regimen.
regular.
Yeah.
So the regimen for Botox,
Okay.
and which I've found in like 99% of people, is every 4 months. You need to do it because it wears off.
Right.
And after it's done, you'll see, you know, the muscles get frozen. And then somewhere around 3.5 to 4 months, you go, oh, they're not frozen anymore.
Right.
And that's the time to do it. Because probably one of the best examples of that is I had a patient years ago who had like the Grand Canyon between her eyes. Just huge, huge, deep furrow. And we did one treatment, it got a little better. And we two, and it got better still. By a year, it was totally gone.
Wow.
And that's because she was religious and stuck to it.
Kept on her
It's
regimen.
it's like anything else with diet, exercise,
Right.
hair.
Right.
You know.
So how's my hair? Since, you know.
Well, you know, could use a little work, but that's above my pay grade.
Right.
So,
Well, some others.
do you know somebody who's good with hair?
I know a few people.
Okay.
My hairdresser's incredible. So, do we have any questions? Any questions, guys?
Someone said OMG. No one said OMG.
Yeah, yes.
And
I'm doing this on the
says,
internet,
A
right?
person says you have a nervous look in your face. Like,
My
oh,
crowd, right?
Like, oh man, am I ready for this?
I am definitely ready. You know why I'm ready? Because these are amazing professionals. We've had a consult. Before the consult, I am waiving my right to privacy on the internet, obviously, everyone. And they're even though we're having a little bit of fun, this is going to be a great procedure. So one more question.
Sure.
I am somebody who really wasn't thinking I needed Botox, but I've been educated that it could help me. Why was I under the misconception that it's something that it couldn't help me? But I'm now a believer. Talk to people who think, I don't need that.
Well,
Why should they think about that as far
well,
as
first of all,
beauty and
there's the
wellness?
whole guy thing. Is that more and more guys are starting to do Botox.
Right, that's a good stat.
And it's not so much that you have wrinkles, but what happens as these wrinkle patterns set in. So I'm just going to advance you about 5 to 10 years. You can get a picture of this. What's going to happen
Okay.
is that, open your eyes a little bit, and it's going to come down, and it's going to go like that. And you're going to look kind of either mad or grumpy
Right.
or upset all the time. And that will basically be like frozen
Right.
in your face. And
Right.
what this does is it prevents that. It slows down that
So
process.
it's preventative, just like anything you do in
Yeah,
wellness or
it's
beauty.
preventative. And it also helps you to pretty much keep your face in a neutral position rather than being frozen in like a scowl or
Right.
being mad or grim or something like
Okay.
that.
Beauty is not just one thing. You know, it's inner beauty, it's outer beauty, it's also wellness and maintenance. It's an entire package, right, doctor?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So at this point, you've given me my consultation, and you've educated me, and you've also told me I'm going to need to maintain this, and so which I'm going to schedule a follow-up, and I'm going to definitely do that with the ladies. What's the last thing I need to know before we go right in?
You need to introduce yourself to Rainey and be really nice to her. She's the one that has the needle in her hand.
Right. Now, is she going to be okay to talking, or is she get down to business and just go at it?
I think you can talk to her.
All right, just
So I'll
Do
send
you-
her in just one second.
and then we will
And
get
then I'll
back
come
to
back.
you. Yeah,
Yes.
and we'll finish up. Any questions?
We need to do a before and after. So before we do the process, I want to point to where Jace is getting his injections before, and then we'll point to an after what it looks like.
Okay, well,
That's okay.
yeah,
It's
there
not
won't be a
gonna
whole
really-
lot
not
of
gonna
difference.
change, but
Oh.
Basically, the injections are across
yeah, I'm gonna have tears in my eyes.
the bottom. No, you won't. The bottom of
Won't even feel
the
it.
brow above the eyebrows, some around here, and then just a couple little tiny ones up above.
So here's your before.
So I'll be right back.
All right, sir. Thank you so much. And now I want to introduce the amazing, the beautiful,
Hello.
the wonderful Jasmine. Guys, she's incredible.
So first things first, we always gotta start with the
The
consent.
consent.
Gotta do things right.
Yes.
So have
All
to
right.
sign there. We're starting
Okay.
at the top line.
All right.
All right. So then this is for you to take home a little bit more literature on the Botox, specified and directed towards the men.
Right, and you guys need to dress up when you come in. Dress up when you get your injection, just like him and like
or
me.
jacket, sports
Vest
jacket.
or sports jacket, because you're gonna want to go to the clubs. You're gonna want to go out, and even though it's not gonna take effect for a few days, you're gonna feel it in your. You're just gonna feel it. All right, you're gonna feel better.
All
All right, and if you wouldn't mind holding that over there. For
Yes,
me.
I will. And then next we'll be sending in Rainy for the injection.
Wonderful. Okay, who's next? Rainy, hey, how are you?
Hi.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm feeling amazing. Thanks for taking part in this and
Of course.
doing this live on Facebook.
Of
for,
course.
A lot of people will watch this, so we're really excited.
Good. So we're going to start by doing his injection. So you got a little bit of a background about the Botox with Dr. Kaczynski.
Yes, I did.
And I'm going to do his
Here's
injection.
our injection, right?
So let's see.
So this is the Botox.
All right.
And what we're going to do is I'm just going to kind of clean off the facial area where we'll be working.
So there's not a lot of items you're using. Just a simple injection. There's no real incisions. It's just a few items. That's it.
And it's the smallest needle they make.
Oh, wow.
Smallest.
All right.
So you don't need a very big needle to inject the Botox. Yeah. So.
Right on. And this is, you're having a little bit of fun, but, you know, this is also educational as well, because we want people, really, I'm having a good time. This is a very relaxed, moment for me. And so I want people to realize, hey, you can have fun. This is a great team and a great crew. Hey, I'm about to get an injection.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to clean the forehead and the, around the eyes with just a little bit of alcohol, okay? So it's a little cool.
It feels nice and cool and relaxing.
So for once, we're taking care of you. You get to be pampered.
Oh, I can't wait for the next step. It's alcohol, so it feels like it's, or is that what it is?
Yes, it
Alcohol
is.
based?
Yeah, it's a
It's
cleanser
dry- cleanse me
basically. So go ahead and scoot back a little bit in the chair and just kind of lean back there. And try and get a little more relaxed than that.
Okay.
Okay, so when I do the injection, I like you to kind of make the motion. So go ahead and furrow the brow for me just so I can see kind of how strong that is. It's pretty strong when you make that motion. Go ahead and relax it. And then lift the eyebrows up for me.
Like this?
Yes, I can see how strong those lines are. And then smile really big. Good. Okay, so you can see when he makes those motions, his strongest muscles are the ones right in here in between his eyebrows. So that's where we're going to want to put a lot of our Botox.
Okay.
And he's a little bit tall for me, but I can reach up there.
Oh, and if you'd like to share it on Facebook, that'd be great too. Or
Yes.
No, yeah.
I mean, actually,
So it's a very small needle.
follow me everywhere on Snapchat, Instagram, Vine. What are we missing? Twitter. Did I say Instagram?
Yes.
And on Facebook at Jason J Daniel. Everywhere on the internet. Okay, ready?
Yes. Okay, so if you want to, you can close your eyes, you can keep them open. It's completely up to you. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to pinch along right here. And you are going to feel a little bit of a prick right in between here, okay? So right here. Doing okay so far?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One more right here and then we'll take a tiny little break. Doing so good. How was it?
I feel okay. I mean, it just, a tattoo is more intense than that. How am I doing, Doc?
Awesome.
And you're just bleeding just a teeny
If you were just a little bit younger, we'd give you a lollipop.
bit.
Maybe we'll give you a cupcake.
oh, we can have cupcakes.
You know what? I love that.
So there
Am I
is a little
bleeding
bit
too
of-
much?
There's a little bit of blood coming out.
No,
Yeah, and
normal.
it's just like with any shot.
now let's talk about what the coaching on this. You were coaching me not to take flax or
Well, just 2 weeks prior to the
2 weeks, right?
injection, you're only wanting to take Tylenol if you're needing to take anything.
no blood thinners.
Yeah, no blood thinners, which can cause you to ooze a little bit more. Might cause a little swelling
Is
there.
it bleeding out of control?
No,
that's
it's very
that's
tiny
normal.
little
That's all
pinpoint
normal.
bleeding. You're doing just
No, that's great. No, the more blood, the more people watch. Just kidding. No, and if you are squeamish, guys, I am getting an
Jeff,
injection.
you feel anything going through your head?
It feels really comfortable. The reason why I asked was because she was really attending to me, so it made me go, oh, okay,
I
am I
feel
gushing?
like for the camera, we shouldn't have any.
No, it's very nice. No,
We've got the blood bank on hold. But,
Yeah.
so far, they're good. They're
right? You know, we're good. I'm being taken care
So
of.
Erica's joined us, Mark's joined us, Lisa's joined us, and Joe's joined us.
Hey
Hey,
guys.
guys.
Hello.
All right, are we halfway through?
Yes, we're all, yeah, that was the hardest part because like I was saying,
Oh.
that's kind of where your muscles were the strongest. So that's where we put the bulk of it, and then we're gonna.
It feels a little warm, but not anything, out of the ordinary.
Okay.
We're halfway through, guys. Watch this.
So that wasn't a whole injection. That was half of an injection you gave down.
Almost
Half
half.
of a,
Yes.
would you call it like a
Half
series, a step?
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yeah. So then what I want to do is I'm going to kind of go around the eyes and then we'll finish up on the forehead where the rest of his fine lines are. So again, right here by the eyes, this is sometimes where it can be the most ouchiest, and that's just because the skin's so thin right here. So we're going to start right over here and go ahead and smile for me again. Okay, good. Go ahead and relax, and there's just going to be tiny little pokes
When
right
you
there.
smile like that, it shows where the crow's feet are. Because everybody's facial muscles are just a little bit different. And so we want to put the Botox where it needs to be for you, not for somebody else's smile or laugh.
So
So that's why we have you frown and smile, and it's a very individualized type of treatment.
So she sees that.
Oh, and then we're going to go over on to the other side.
So she saw where I was at, and she went.
Exactly.
Yeah, there was only one that I thought was a little uncomfortable. The other two.
By the eyes,
Yeah.
yes. Okay, smile for me on this side. Okay, good. Go ahead and relax. Okay, we're going to go right through here.
Yeah, that side, I felt that
A little
one.
bit more.
Something there.
Maybe it's just everybody's faces.
When they said nobody ever told you beauty is pain.
Yeah, this is great. I mean, two beautiful ladies sticking me with things. I don't know, why? How would that be a bad thing?
All right, and then you have like the lines right up top here on the forehead, so we're going to kind of just attack those lines.
Those that stand out to me. That's funny that you mentioned that.
So we'll try to help soften those.
It's no big deal. I mean,
Okay, so
no,
small little pokes here. You might feel these a little bit more too because the forehead area is pretty thin as well.
Got a bleeder. Got a bleeder.
You're okay.
I totally saw that. Did it go squirting out?
No, it didn't go squirting.
I thought something. Maybe it was your. It's good though.
It just might be a spot.
See, I coached Adam and said, if it's bleeding, go right on it.
Get right in
Was
there.
it pretty cool?
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Well, so by the way, I'm a hairdresser and I do a Facebook show, and I decided to go outside of the salon and do something connected to beauty and wellness, and this is a great team, and so that's why I'm doing this. Normally we do stuff in the salon, or I do lectures to cosmetology students about entrepreneurship and like how to go from getting your license to getting a job in the industry. But I thought, let me do something different. Let me get Botox.
So there's more on the way.
Just a teeny bit more.
And this is a fun experience. I can kind of feel it a little bit. You know?
We have a question about a mini facelift later on.
Okay.
Okay.
That would be Dr. K.
Oh yeah, because we're going to talk about other options before
Yeah.
we're done. How are we doing on time, Adam?
I can't tell.
Tap the red live, right? Just tap it.
20 minutes and 54 seconds.
Oh, we're in good shape.
Alright, so we're just going to kind of do a little bit above the eyebrow. So just gonna measure a little bit. So close.
And this is all about softening those lines.
So this will soften the lines right here.
That's the plan.
Okay, you're all done now.
That was hella cool.
Thank
Thank
we're
you.
just going to clean you up because you do have
Now.
a few little blood spots.
A couple of things you have to remember. You're officially free to not go to the gym and work out, or
Yay.
go to yoga class or anything like that, because
Yay.
you have to keep your head basically still.
Okay.
so that it doesn't move around. In other words, if you went and you were doing a lot of stuff with your head down,
okay.
it might move around.
All right.
Because we want it to settle exactly where we put it. Now, tomorrow morning you can do anything you want, all day long. Tomorrow, it's just, there's a window.
Doctor, any last words?
Yeah, I would like to say one last thing. There's a lot of sort of anxiety and worry about plastic surgery. Most of it generated by the media.
Right. The
About-
evil media.
Well, about having results that are pulled or unnatural or strange looking.
Or you'll see the celebrities and they'll just criticize them and
Right.
say this is bad and this is good surgery.
What I
have no
want to
idea
say
they're
is
talking
that
about,
what
right?
we do here, regardless of what the procedure is, it all looks natural, and people don't look done. And the sign of good plastic surgery is not looking done, but just looking like yourself, and possibly an improved, version 2.0.
Yeah.
But people don't look done, and
Got it.
because that's our emphasis here is on the natural look.
Wow, making the natural more natural, right?
Exactly.
I like that. Okay, well, all right. So we're gonna sign off. So, from the doctor,
Oh.
from Jasmine,
See you next time. Round 2
from the
will be
bishop.
Jupiter.
Yeah, round 2,
some
Jupiter. Get some lip.
Not duck lips.
We're gonna work on some lips, not on me, but that's out there. And
Might
from-
be on you,
From
though.
the bishop, and we have Rainey in the back there.
Rainy.
Incredible. Thank you. You were amazing.
Thanks
You
for
were
joining
really-
us, guys.
Really sweet and kind while you got me. So appreciate it. Like the show, share the show on Facebook, follow me everywhere on the internet on Instagram, Snapchat, Vine, Twitter, it's everywhere,
Just follow
Facebook,
him.
and subscribe at the top of this video if you haven't done that already. We love you guys. Thank you very much. Have a great day.
Okay, it's a wrap.
Don't touch it. Just hit it. Don't touch it.
I'm not touching it.
All right.
You're an
We're
amazing
still live.
patient.
Thank you, sir. All right. Still live? Oh.
Yeah, I have no idea to turn this on.
Yeah.
I have no idea.